This is TomSlickTV.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to More Transparent Moments. I'm Angela.
I am Star, and we have a special guest joining us today. Dana Holman is joining us. She can introduce herself, just tell us a little bit about.
So I'm Dana Holman with the Intentional Living Experience, here to talk about Junior Teenth Week.
Awesome. So we have a great show for you guys today. We will be talking about plastic surgery and insecurities and kind of our take on that, as well as getting more into Junior Teenth Week that will be kicking off June 12th through the 19th, just for that whole week. Have some fantastic things going on for teens in our community. So jumping right into it, Queen Naja had plastic surgery recently. She did a live video about, you know, her plastic surgery experience and just the different things that she got done, the mommy makeover thing. And this hip dips came up. And it's so funny just to hear hip dips, first of all.
Right.
But
What's a hip dip?
so it's basically the space between, like, just I guess the indents in your hips. I don't have those, but a lot of people do. And she just wanted it, I guess, like smoothed out or filled out. Yeah. So, I mean, I could see if that's an insecurity or whatever that you might want to, especially with her being in the industry that she's in, getting that to kind of look more perfect. But what is your take on plastic surgery or dealing with insecurities and getting something to make you feel better, like a plastic surgery or something? Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it because society or you know, the industry that you in, maybe there's pressure to look a certain way?
Yeah.
What's y'all take?
I think as long as you're doing it for yourself, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's your personal thing. If you're doing it for everybody else, then no. And I feel like she had a song about that. Did she have a song when she was breaking up with her boyfriend and she's talking about somebody with plastic surgery, or she didn't look like the girls on Instagram? She had something in her lyrics referencing those girls.
I'm not really familiar with her music.
She went and, like, now she look. It's funny, when we looked at the picture, I was like, I think she looks great, but it's that look is the look where you can tell somebody had the work done.
Altered,
and now she kind of looks like the girls on Instagram.
Everybody else.
Like, oh, I mean, it still looks nice.
You said, oh.
And I'm like, man, you fell for it. You look like the rest of them. And it almost now it's like making flawed bodies look attractive in a way, because they're rare. They're more rare
now.
looking.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing like a shift now into like I've heard conversations of men saying like, oh no, I like cellulite or like natural is like looking way more attractive because there's so many girls who look exactly like her photo. But at the same token, it's totally personal. So I try not to judge, and it's like if it makes them feel good, it's good. As long as she didn't do it out of the pressure.
Yeah, because doing it out of the pressure or feeling like if she's doing it for somebody else, then later she may regret it. That's the that's the only thing. But again, live and let live. If she's happy with it, I'm happy with it. I don't, for me, I don't think I would have done it. But if I do, there's not anybody that could make me feel bad for my decision. Because I know I did it for me and not, like you said, to look like everybody else on social media.
And as long as you're doing it for yourself, like, I feel like nobody should be able to have an opinion. Almost even if you're doing it really,
you're gonna have an opinion anyway.
I mean, you can have an opinion, I guess, but it's kind of like anything you do to your body, like it's your body, like
Yeah. But she's also in the public eye.
Yeah.
So from what I read, her fans aren't liking it.
Right. She's getting a lot of backlash from it because she was considered, you know, to be like the normal girl.
And she was beautiful regardless.
Relate,
yeah, she was really beautiful before all the extra.
Yeah.
I just never heard of hip dips.
Me either.
I had
and it's
heard
so
of it.
funny.
I had to look that up.
Yeah,
but
it's common. Like a lot of women experience. I mean, they have those indentations in their hips. So
I guess I don't look.
Now that it's a thing now that she's called it, because I'm sure a lot of people have had it. The surgery
probably haven't talked about it.
Right. Like I've never heard
brought
the
attention
phrase
to it. Yeah.
Hip dips.
I think the issue is picking apart the human body and defining like this is acceptable and this is not acceptable. And you have really young impressionable girls who are looking up to these people and they're like, that's what my body looks like. Right. And I don't fit that that mold either.
Right.
And now they're coming down on themselves. And I dealt with that a lot growing up in the 90s when what was in was being stick skinny with big boobs.
Right.
And I was super curvy and it was not acceptable. And I was called hungry hippo. And I was like petrified of anybody looking at my butt. Petrified. Like I went to great lengths to cover up and to sit in the back of the classroom and to let my backpack out and cover my butt if I was walking around and wear long sweaters and I'll like cover up because my body wasn't acceptable. And so I know that feeling of being unaccepted and being considered not the
I think we all do,
attractive thing.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's something.
I would never want to put that on anybody. Now it's like, oh, if you're skinny and you don't have, curves, now you're
trends.
People are paying for what your body type though. Like they're paying for the small waist, big butt, big hips.
And then 20 years ago was flip flopped. And it's just like this. We maybe need to come to some balance.
Right.
And say, hip dips are cute, and so are big
field
curves
hips or whatever.
Yeah, voluptuous hips and
everything.
Yeah, if we could get on the dimples are cute.
we would be in there.
Yes, I'm like we've been the cover of Vogue.
That is funny.
Let's make Celiac pretty and stretch marks too. Bring it all back.
Yeah, because I show mine.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
what am I to be ashamed about?
Like picking apart the female body constantly and making those changes, I think it's the message you're sending to developing women because it took me a very long time to accept the flaw. I'm still accepting, so that's the probably the issue her fans I imagine are having.
Yeah.
There's another girl I follow on Instagram. Her name is Get Body by Jay, and she had
I follow her too.
Yeah, she had her butt. Like her injections removed from her butt.
Yeah,
after
but she did it like the dark basement way. Yeah.
Yeah, like the silicone injections.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Removed.
She had them removed.
And she didn't need them removed. Like she wasn't having problems with them. She wanted to be natural.
Didn't K. Michelle have hers removed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
K. Michelle
and she almost died having them removed. And so then
the Get Body by J girl.
Yeah.
She's very open with her story too. Like she went through a lot of discoloration and
now she has like that to scoop out the fat out of her. So now she's kind of like deformed, like her stuff indents inward.
Yeah.
And she's very into fitness and things like that. So she's a big promoter of like love your natural body, like however you were born. And
see, that was the part I was meaning about getting it done. I wonder what made her get it done to begin with, and then reverse it because she regretted. Regretted later doing it.
Yeah, like whatever you do when it's an extreme, like you have to be comfortable with it.
Yeah, you're the mental behind it though. That's what I was just saying. Like I wonder what's your mental status when you're thinking about doing.
So before you get weight loss surgery, you have to go through a 6-month program, including a psychological analysis, not with a psychologist, with a psychiatrist.
Wow.
To make sure you are not doing it for the wrong reasons, that you can handle the major changes that happen when you have it, because your body's going to change. And so they recognize that when your body changes significantly, that it changes your mental significally.
Right.
Absolutely. And it's interesting that same philosophy is not applied to people who get plastic surgery, because I'm pretty sure I'm not a psychiatrist. But I am a teacher. But I'm pretty sure that just being physical changes, since there's a link between how it affects your mental and your relationships with other people, you would think that they would link that to plastic surgery, like people needing that psychological care beforehand so that they understand.
Because once you have it,
you would think.
Once you have it, though, your mentality changes anyway.
Yeah.
So even if they
instantly.
even if they did have that, meeting with the psychiatrist or whoever, once it's done, your thoughts might have changed completely
Shifted.
overnight.
Absolutely.
Just because those are instant changes. Mm-hmm. So your mind starts to change instantly as well. So you might not have thought that at first.
Yeah. I have my own insecurities that I fight with, and
everybody
I've learned
does. They may
to
not
kind
admit
of
it, but
master
everybody
them.
does.
Yeah. I mean, and I would never, purposely tear somebody down, like both of you said. If somebody wanted to get plastic surgery or did something to make themselves feel better, if it's a you thing, not a I'm gonna please everybody around me thing, do you, boo? Do you? Okay. So yeah, that's our take on the plastic surgery and insecurities. You guys can submit your questions on Facebook, More Transparent Moments. If you have any questions or just your take on plastic surgery or insecurities, we would love to hear from you guys.
Or if you know what hip dips are.
Right. or if you'd like to share your story.
Yes.
Absolutely. Check us out.
Because we haven't had plastic surgery yet.
Right.
Not had
it. But then as far as the Juneteenth for Juneteenth week, I've always said, and I know you're partnering with Teresa Sears on this.
Yes, it's a few of us.
Okay.
It's a few of us that got together and decided that because we all love giving back to the community. So we love, especially kids and our youth. So we do a lot for the youth, a lot for the community. Teresa Sears, Lavilia, Roll. So it's quite a few of us.
Okay.
And we have volunteers as well. I don't know everybody's names, but we appreciate you all. But we decided that Juneteenth isn't talked about enough, and we wanted more than one day.
Right.
So that's why we have something 7 whole days of learning while having fun. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing, learning while having fun. Yeah. So we got a whole week of stuff planned.
That is awesome. And yeah, bringing it back to just the community with this being for the teens. Like we really need to support this.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is for teens, like the pageant. The pageant is actually for like our little kids. Okay. They so cute and they look cute little dresses. I know, I really want to see that. But I'll go down the whole list of everything that we have going on. So it's actually presented by Grow Inc., Copeland Legacy Groups, Love's Child, The Intentional Living Experience, So On Foundation, and World Changers. The sponsors are Flanner House, Chef Oya, The Trap, Madam C.J. Walker Legacy Center, Meyer Southport Road, Costco, Key Karaoke, Wingstop, that's Michelle Sadler, and Oriental Trading. So if you don't know what Juneteenth is, it's basically when they say us black folks got free. Can I say that? Okay, because that's what it is. Emancipation Day, whatever you want to call it, but that's what it is. And it's celebrated, so this year it'll be June 19th. We have events going on from June 12th all the way up to June 19th, that whole week. Okay. So our kickoff is the Family Skate Party at the Roller Cave. That's June 12th, 6 to 9 p.m. We have our spelling bee, so get your kids involved in the spelling bee. I used to love the spelling bee when I was young, but it's not. It's not as much. It's not as popular as it is now. But get your kids involved in the spelling bee. So that is from grades 3 to 6. It's a $10 fee per contestant. Okay. That's June 13th. So we have a hair and fashion show. That's for grades 6 through 12. That's a $25 entry fee. That's for June 14th. So go ahead.
There's a grand prize for that, right?
There is. Let me see. Yep, the grand prize is $1,500.
$1,500
table. That is the hair and fashion show. That's grade 6 to 12.
So enter and win.
So we have a lot of
$1,500. If you need help spending it. come see me, okay?
That's for high school.
High school, it's 6 through 12, but we have like a lot of the high schools that have cosmetology as their career choices. So we have cosmetology students entering in it. That's high school, but there's some 6th graders that can really get down on some hair. Right. Very talented. We have some that's the thing. Indianapolis has a lot of talent right here, and the biggest issue is nobody supports. We have the events, we put it out there on social media, and we just don't have the support, because I think we've been advertising Juneteenth for a few months.
Yeah,
for a few months.
I always post it
for a few months. So so we have that. So $25 entry fee for the hair and fashion show, grades 6 through 12. The talent showcase categories are music, which is the vocalist, instrumental, dance, visual art, orator, monologue, skits, speeches, or etc. That's grades 6 through 12 as well. $25 entry fee for that, June 15th. Philanthropy Day. That is from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. Nice. So we have a lot of philanthropists though. Everybody can participate in that. So there will also be community opportunities for that as well. That again is June 16th, Philanthropy Day. The Freedom Pageant, that's preschool. That's the that's Shia's age. That's Shia's age. She should be in there. Yes. So that's preschool to 2. 2nd grade, should I say? $25 entry fee. So that will take place on June 17th. Okay. And then the K through 12 conference. That's an all-day conference. So that is June 18th, where they will learn about Juneteenth and the Black culture. So we'll have people coming in that are drummers, different dancers, just a lot of people coming in to pour into the kids all day long, different workshops. Of course, we'll feed them, you drop them off, pick them back up. I'm sure they will have a lot of fun with that. And then,
what's the age group for that?
That's K through 12.
K through 12.
That's K through 12. Yep. Okay. All day long. And then our Juneteenth Gala and the So One Achievers Ball is on June 19th. So that ends our whole week of our Juneteenth festivities. Okay. So
And what's the age group for the gala?
That's all ages for the gala. 12. Yes, that's where. So the gala is where we are actually celebrating all of our youth. Okay. So that's parents, teachers, community leaders, where they get to honor the youth. That isn't any specific thing. It's however you want to honor your youth. Okay. That's it. Okay. So that's gonna be huge as well.
So this is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It should be packed with youth. I mean, like, I have 2 kids that are gonna participate, and then Lanaya, she'll be participating in the talent show.
We're slowly getting people in and participants and everything, but we definitely have room for more. So you can look us up on Facebook, Juneteenth Week. They have different pages for each event for each day. The website is juneteenthindy.weebly.com /agenda. So you can go there to check everything out. They can go to click on each flyer. You'll have all the information for each event that's going on for every single day.
Okay. Are there any deadlines, like registrations?
There is. It's all on.
Everything is online.
All right, all of the different deadlines for everything. Some of the deadlines may have passed. Some of them we have extended. So again, everything is online. Either Facebook or they can check out the website.
Perfect. Awesome. Definitely, you guys check out Juneteenth week. All the information is online. You can check it out online. I posted several of the flyers on my page, so you can go to my personal page and check out any of the flyers. Yes. Reach out to Dana or any of the other ladies or gentlemen that she mentioned that are a part of this project. So support. We need to support our youth and organizations that are doing this for our youth.
We need more sponsors. We need more volunteers. So if you want to volunteer or become a sponsor, just hit us up. Let us know, because we need it. Definitely.
Yes, we definitely need you guys' support, and our youth need us. I remember years ago when I first moved moved to Indianapolis from Milwaukee, that was one of the first things I noticed was there was not a lot of things going on in the community for our youth.
Yeah.
And then as the years have gone by, I've seen more and more things become available. But again, the support is not there.
I feel like free events are pretty. They're pretty big.
They are.
So when there's a free event, I feel like it's almost overwhelmed. But anytime there's a fee of anything sort related,
right, and that's
things
the thing,
will
though.
fall off. But you get that more quality, and sometimes events things cost money. Yes. I know it's surprising. Surprise! Things cost money. But with that, you get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
And these organizations, great organizations, need money to run. And, and sometimes we get used to things being free and wanting things to be free, and it's unfortunate. So be willing to submit, your little $25 fee to have your kid in an amazing event that could be life-changing.
Absolutely.
It is. It's an investment. It really, and even the free things that we have going on, or, this whole thing, the whole week, it's really an investment. It's an investment in your child. It's an investment in all of our youth to see that we care about them, we believe in them, but we also want them to know and get the knowledge of what it really is about. And that's just that. It really is an investment, because you don't know what your child can become just by participating and seeing more things. Like a 6th grader may not know all about, I can participate in a hair show and do, big things and all of that. It's a wonderful experience for them all. So really, this whole thing, to me, I look at it as an investment into our youth. Yes, that's what it is for me.
Yeah, and there are those are very small fees for the participant. If you want your child to participate in something,
they're very small fees because they're winning. They're actually winning. There's money here.
Yes,
there's money here that they can win. So and not only the money though. It's building their confidence. Yes, and they
just an experience. Like it's
positive experiences,
right?
And I feel like they need more positive experiences.
Anything positive, I'm with it.
So. And really, it's like networking for kids.
It is.
I mean, you never know who you're gonna bump into or communicate with, or
the
have
other
a
opportunities that will come from participating in the whole week. There's so much more on the line than just the money.
Yes,
there's a lot, because they will have connections to people that they may build friendships and relationships with
that can
for
take
a lifetime.
Far past this one event. So support people. We need your support. They need your support. So please check it out on Facebook. You can check out my page. You can check out Dana's page. But please support. This is going to be a wonderful week-long event. Again, starting June 12th to June 19th.
Yep.
So check that out. And then lastly, just again, real quick, to the insecurities, when I was saying that I have my own insecurities. A lot of people don't know, but I struggle and have struggled for a long time with my teeth. And this is something that only people closest to me.
I was shocked.
I know.
She told me this, I was like, what was wrong with your teeth? I've known you for years and never
I've mastered
noticed.
It, though. I've mastered
there was a
how to speak. I've mastered how to smile. But it's an insecurity. And I would, in a minute, get whatever I needed to get that situation fixed. And basically it's, because it started where, my mom had dentures when she was 19 years old, a full mouth of dentures when she was 19. And she had me in her late 40s. So the disconnect there was I would go to the dentist, get work done, and then not go back. So as an adult, I started having to have teeth removed left and right. And so I'm just wow. And I'm so hard on my kids about taking care of their teeth and just dentists.
So there was a lesson in it.
Absolutely.
Because you're able to teach them the things that you didn't
Absolutely.
do.
But even now, I am, God's going to bring it to pass. Let's just say that. it's going to come to pass. I just imagine smiling with all these white teeth and
yes.
Yeah, like that's how deep my faith is. Because I know, and I said, Lord, for this season that you have me in and for the platform that you have me on, sir, I need all of these teeth, okay? You gonna do it. I know he is. I mean, I can't my wait. Closest friends, it's like a joke. Like I laugh about it. That's why no one can attack me about anything, because I make not fun of it, but just it don't make or break me. Yeah. Yes, I would love to, be out here just cheesing it up, but I'm not there yet. But it don't take away from who I am as a person.
That's the most important thing. As long as it doesn't take away from who you
absolutely.
are, then don't let it stop you from getting still what you want. If that's what you want, that's what you want.
You got to do it scared. You got to do it insecure. You got to do it,
that's it.
Missing teeth and all that. You got to just do it.
Well, do it before the missing teeth. Yeah, do it before the missing teeth. Right. I don't know if you're gonna be taking. Well, before the missing teeth. But.
That's funny, but. Yeah. I just want to encourage you guys to, don't let what somebody else is saying or expecting from you to get you down or make you feel like you are not good enough. These lovely shirts that we have on say, I am good enough, period.
That's I am enough, period.
I am enough.
Yeah, I am enough, period.
Period.
With the T.
Yes. Period.
I don't have one.
Well, I have them.
Yes, these are from Dana.
from me as well.
So, check her out for all those t-shirt needs. But yeah,
they have a meaning behind it. So, again, because I do quite a bit, I had a youth workshop back in November. So it was I Am Enough, period, self-esteem and confidence building workshop. So that's where that came from, because I wanted to connect with the kids.
Right. And
I have teenagers myself, as well as grown kids that still talk like they teenagers. So that's where the period came from, because at the time that's what they were saying. I'm like, why do y'all keep saying it? It was so irritating. But now
it's a hashtag.
It's a hashtag, and it's going to stay.
Right.
So, and that's it, really.
That's awesome.
And that was why I created it, because as you spoke on insecurities, this is it. Even in your insecurities, you are still enough.
You are still enough.
Even in your flaws, you don't want those hip dips, whatever it is, you are still enough. And that's where it came from. So it's going places. It's a city to city thing. It's going places.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So yes, so I do have shirts available. So you can have one.
Awesome.
But thank you definitely for coming.
Thank you for having me.
That wraps up our show for today. Again, check us out on social media. You can check Dana out for the Junior Teenth. You can go to More Transparent Moments Facebook page. Shoot your questions over there. Leave us any comments or messages. We would love to hear from you guys. We would love to know what you guys want to hear us discuss. And again, always expect God's best. Till next time. Bye.